what do? You hit a plateau now. What are you supposed to do? Now, let's first talk about, did you really hit a plateau? Let's talk about that for a minute. If you're in a weight loss battle, let's just call it what it is. It's not a weight loss struggle. It's not like, I need a little bit of weight to lose. You're battling. Like, all I keep hearing on a week-to-week basis is, Mark, I'm battling with my weight. I think I've plateaued. And I hear that often. So I want to talk about it. And I want to tell you what you need to do when you think that you've hit a plateau. Because really, the solution is easy. The solution for when you feel like you're hitting a plateau is honestly quite simple. And it's this: you didn't hit a plateau. You didn't hit a plateau. The problem is we're so trained into believing that, like, if we don't lose, say, 2 pounds a week every single week, or you didn't lose 20 pounds in a month, that you're hit a plateau. Most people don't actually, that are in a battle with their weight loss, don't stay with the plan long enough to really say they plateaued. Now, let's just put that into perspective. Say you're trying to lose 50 pounds. Oh, we lost you there for a minute. I don't know what my wife... my Wi-Fi is acting up. I know you want to hear it. I don't know why the Wi-Fi is acting up, but the Wi-Fi Wi-Fi is acting up. Maybe it doesn't want me to tell you, but you're here and you're listening. If you're catching this on the replay, let me know down below. But let's see. Hopefully it won't go out. I'm going to have to do something different. I'm going to have to take some drastic plans. My Wi-Fi is maybe plateauing, but here you are. You've been struggling with your weight. Chances are you really haven't stuck to what you've been doing long enough to say you've plateaued. Now, I know this for a fact because I talk to people all the time. Mark, I don't know what I'm doing. I've plateaued. Oh, okay, tell me a little bit more about what you've been doing. And usually I hear like, well, I was losing weight. I started walking. I lost, 15, maybe 20 pounds. I was walking, working out. I was eating well. And then, okay, so why do you feel you plateaued? Tell me a little bit more about what you've been doing. And the story typically goes, well, yeah, I did this. And then the walk-in, I noticed, wasn't seeing results with it. Chances are you're probably not challenging yourself or continuing to progress your workouts. Most people don't realize that in order to get more change from your body, from workouts, you have to continually progress your workout. It doesn't mean you have to lift heavy weights or go extreme or walk hours on a treadmill, but it does mean if you want to see changes happen, you have to challenge yourself. But let's get back to specifically about this whole plateau thing. Most of the time people give up because they get maybe to a point where they have to adjust some things and they just don't know how to adjust or shift or pivot or maybe adjust their nutrition or adjust their workouts because they're not experts and they're trying to just do it on their own or wing it. And what worked before maybe doesn't work now. What worked in your 30s might not work in your 40s. What worked in your 40s might not work in your 50s. And you're kind of getting stuck. So maybe you had a little success early on in your weight loss and then you feel like you've plateaued. Well, the reality is most people that I've worked with, now I've been doing this quite a long time, there's no perfect roadmap. Now, there's definitely a perfect plan, but the roadmap is all over the place because people's lifestyles change. Things happen, right? All different things. There's all different, what's the word? I can't think of the word now. Now you're getting the real Mark because he's forgetful. There's all different parameters, I guess maybe is the word, for a lack of better word that's just not coming to me right now. There's a lot of different factors that go into your weight loss. So maybe it's with stress, maybe it's your sleep habits, maybe with your eating, maybe it's your exercise. And most of the time people get stuck feeling, oh, well, I'm just plateauing. I don't know. Like, even I've heard it from people that worked on my program before. Like, they're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, Mark. I'm plateauing, because they don't see a change on the scale for 1 week. Now, listen, if you've been on a weight loss journey for a month or 2 months or even 3 months, and you're wondering, like, why isn't the weight changing? Or chances are there's some other things going on that you need to adjust and shift. And chances are you're not giving yourself enough time. So my answer to you is stop rushing it. Please be patient with yourself. Now, and people are like, no, Mark, I've been patient with myself. I've been working on this journey of weight loss for 15 years. right? Well, okay, if you've been patient with yourself for 15 years, struggling with your weight, you can be patient with whatever you're pursuing long enough. Now you got to do the plan. You won't get results if you don't do the work. Unfortunately, contrary to marketing efforts and popular belief, it doesn't just happen like this. If I had a magic wand right now, like if I had a magic wand, I would wave it over all of you and I'd probably be a gazillionaire, because if I had a magic wand and could just wave it and change your weight loss struggle and battle and get you off the journey once and for all, I would be rich, super rich, right? But the reality is the people that get off of the weight loss journey, they move forward, they take more steps, they pursue the plan, they work the plan. You see the success stories from my coaching program. The success stories from my coaching program don't come from people who are not doing the work. If you're doing the work, you're going to see the results. If you see the results, you realize that there's not like a straight line for weight loss. It doesn't just automatically come off 2 pounds every week, just like that. But here's the cool thing. Let's just say, say you've been struggling for 15 years, 20 years. I've talked to people who've been struggling their entire adult lives. Maybe this is you, maybe not. But if this is you, listen up. What if, say you're trying to lose 100 pounds. I talk to more and more people on a daily basis that have more than 100 pounds to lose. And I just want you to know, if you're anywhere near there, you're not alone, you're not alone, you're not alone. But let's just say this. Let's just say if you were to, conservatively speaking, lose 1 pound per week, 4 pounds per month, only, let's just say only, I am mocking a little bit, only 4 pounds per month. Do you realize that if you lose on average about 4 pounds per month, think about this for a minute. Do the math, 12 months, that's about 50 pounds in a year. Now that's very conservative, that's very realistic, even if you don't do a whole lot. But do you think it's going to happen 1 pound per week? Probably not. In fact, I rarely see that. In fact, what I see a lot of times when people start working with me, they see early results because they start to really realize what they're eating. They start to realize they have to exercise. They start to see some weight loss come off. And I have to really coach my students. Again, having outside eyes looking in is very helpful if you're on a weight loss journey, if you want to get off of it, because the hardest thing for most people is they don't know how to get off the weight loss journey. They struggle with the weight loss. They do something extreme. They restrict calories, restrict carbs, do keto, do some crazy drops under their tongue. They're going to come around the holidays and then put on 15 pounds and then do something extreme. They're going to fast and do some kind of crazy nonsense, and they're going to end up right back where they were, and their body's going to get even more jacked up than it was last time, right? Does this sound familiar? The reason why I'm pleading with you not to go down that same path again and again and again is it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. The reality is, if you want change, you have to seek change, or at least seek out people who can help you change. And that's somebody like me. Now, I'm not the right fit for everyone, but for the right person, if you're a mom over 40 and you're struggling and you don't have direction, you don't have outside eyes, you don't have accountability, you don't have support, you don't know what to do, you don't know how to work out. Tonight I'm excited. We get to work out. My inner circle and I, we have a inner circle personal training session, so to speak, where we're doing a live workout. Again, people are showing up. Why? Because they want outside eyes to look at what they're doing, to help progress them. That's what my mission is about, to help people get off the weight loss journey. But you're not going to get off the weight loss journey if you just are thinking that you're plateauing and it's just an easy way for you to give up on yourself again. Oh, this isn't working for me. Keto's not working for me anymore. Weight Watchers isn't working for me anymore. I lost 10 pounds in the first month on Weight Watchers, on keto, on this diet, on that diet, on intermittent fasting, and then I didn't see it again. And then, well, it just must not be working. And you know what? That diet only worked for me. Yeah, because you didn't give it enough time. Honestly, anything is going to work for you, because if you're doing something that's putting weight on, chances are that's not working for you. So I want to encourage you to first, just and foremost, keep going. Keep going. Stop comparing yourself with what everybody else is doing. All you have to do is focus on you. Take one step forward, move one step closer to your goals. And I don't know if this just is a common sense to me as a coach and a trainer, but wouldn't doesn't it make sense or seem like common sense that maybe what you're doing is not working? And not that it's a plateau, but maybe just giving up on whatever you're doing. Maybe giving up is the cause of your plateau, is falling back into old habits, falling back into old ways. Again, having no accountability, having no support, having nobody to help you see what you keep doing. You know, there's one thing about making mistakes, but about doing it over and over again. Again, that's the definition of insanity, and it's going to be what keeps you stuck. Does that make sense? So anyway, listen, I have room. We're in October. We're in the second week of October. Now, I have a scholarship that I've already have finalists for, and we have a lot of people that were interested in that. And I can only take in a handful more people because we've already had a lot of people start and have an interest in wanting to be in my coaching program. I have enough for 5 more people. Oh, look at my hands. That's my workout the other day. 5 more people. So if you're interested, if you're ready to get off the plateau, so to speak. Maybe your plateau is simply giving up on yourself. Maybe that's the problem why you're still on the weight loss journey, or maybe why you're still struggling with 50, 60, 80 pounds, and you want to get off of it. You want to get not off just the plateau, you want to get off the weight loss journey. I'm going to encourage you. I can't force you to do it. You can lead, what is this saying? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Like, I'm not here to have you drink the Kool-Aid. I'm here to tell you that you can do this because I have students doing it on the inner circle, on the inside. And how are they doing it? It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. They chose to get direction. They chose to get coaching. They chose to have somebody point them exactly where they need to go. And when they feel like they're plateauing or, Mark, I don't know what's going on. I'm not losing weight. It's been 2 weeks. It's been a month. What's going on? And then I show them their pictures of their progress. And then I show them how many habits they've made since the last time they've lost some weight. And they realize, oh my goodness, I'm making enormous progress. And that's what's going to be sustainable. Unfortunately, diets don't sustain you. Calorie counting doesn't sustain you. Weight Watchers doesn't sustain you. Gym memberships don't sustain you. But what sustains you is having a clear path, having clarity on the direction you want to go. And if you want to stay stuck, that's clearly your choice to stay stuck. If you want to keep bouncing around and keep jumping from diet to diet to diet, that's your choice as well. If you're going to wallow in self-pity and feel like the victim because you've been struggling with your weight for 50, 60, or maybe not 50, 60, but maybe struggling with 50, 60, 80, 100 pounds for 10, 20, maybe even 30 years, then again, it's your choice where you're going to go today and tomorrow. Now, if you're going to sit back and think of all of the years you lost and all of the lost time you can't get back, you're going to stay stuck. If you're wondering why you can't get over the weight loss battle and you don't know why you're plateauing and you're just trying to go around and figure it out on your own, you're probably going to stay stuck. But can you imagine, picture yourself now for a moment in, let's just say, the next year. Let's just say in the next 3 months you can lose, let's say, conservatively speaking, 15 pounds and keep it off. Going into the new year, coming out of the holidays, instead of putting 15 pounds on to losing 15 pounds, and then next year with a clear path and direction, and lose, in addition to the 15 pounds, let's just say, 4 or 5 pounds a month over the next year, and lose 50 to 60 pounds, and not just lose it, but actually keep it off. Wouldn't you be encouraged? What would your life look like for you if maybe you only have 20 to 30 pounds, but maybe you've been struggling with that same 20 to 30 pounds your entire life, and you can't get rid of the muffin top, and you don't know what's going on. You feel like I'm just must be getting old. I must just acknowledge that my body is just going to be soft and lumpy and flumpy, or whatever you want to call it, frumpy. And you're just going to have to wear the mom jeans for the rest of your life, or you're just going to have to wear the cover up. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that if that's the way you want to go. But I'm here to tell you, again, if you're not feeling your best, why not get on a path to becoming your best? And why not get the help that you need? How valuable would that be for you? If you could say in the next year, get the weight off, get on a healthy path, be in a place that you can be proud of yourself, feel confident in the mirror, look good when you go out, for you, for your spouse, maybe in the bedroom, have that kind of confidence again. people that's there for the taking, but you got to go reaching out and grabbing it. And if you go reach out and grab some more quick fixes and some other kind of temporary fixes, you're going to end up in the same place you are right now, stuck. So anyway, I hope this helps. Mark Avens, I'm your could be your bulletproof Christian fitness mentor if you give me a chance. The only way we can find out if we'd be a good fit to work together is if actually you take the next step. You see, sometimes I do a little chasing and I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm tired of chasing people down. I give a lot of helpful advice and free tips and tools, and unfortunately a lot of times they just kind of get fallen on deaf ears. But I know it's just human nature. I have done it myself. The difference is taking the next step. It's kind of a leap of faith, right? To invest in a coach, invest in yourself, and actually invest in a permanent solution versus just get sold into the same old story that you were telling yourself last year. Oh, this year is going to be the new me, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make time for myself. And then there's no plan, there's no accountability, there's no direction. You have no outside eyes. There's really nothing but a wish. And honestly, a wish isn't going to get you there. Solution is going to get you there. Plan is going to get you there. Structure is going to get you there. Accountability and a coach who truly cares that you have the success that you want. Now, if you want this, reach out to me, send me a private message, take the next step, the next leap of faith. Maybe it's the first leap of faith. Maybe it's the first time you ever actually go out on a limb, and actually it's the first time you ever significantly make an investment. Yes, my coaching is not free. Yes, it's going to require you invest. But you know what? All the best things, the best vacations in life, you want to have a nice home in a nice neighborhood. You want a good education for your kids. You want to have you want to have a good career. You got to invest. It costs. There's a cost to it, but there's a cost. When you look at the investment in yourself, think about the reward. Think about the return on your investment when you have the solution. Anyway, that's all I got. Take care. God bless. Talk to you soon.